Hey, what's up everybody? This is Flashback Toys and Collectibles, and today we're going to be taking a look at a Hulk Hogan figure from the WWE Superstars line made by Mattel. So here's a look at the front of the packaging. Includes fabric workout gear, which I am not a fan of this outfit, so hopefully he's got something cooler on underneath this, because I'm not digging that. Let's take a look at the back here. So this is from Series 6, and there's a cool little hologram here that shows it's an officially licensed product. Hulk rules. What you gonna do when Hulkamania runs wild on you? Say your prayers and eat your vitamins. Sorry, that's a terrible impression, but that's all I got. Then down at the bottom here, it shows some other figures that are available for Series 6. We got Bam Bam Bigelow, Mr. Perfect, and Rowdy Roddy Piper. Alright, let's go ahead and get this guy open. And as far as the packaging goes with these wrestling figures, I think they got a really cool retro look to them. It looks like something that could have been on the shelf in the 1980s, which I really dig. Okay, let's go ahead and open this guy up, and what I like to do is just cut off the bubble and then keep the card back only. So I'll just cut around the bubble here. Now the bubble can just pull right off there, and that gives me access to Hulk Hogan. So it looks like he's tied down inside this bubble here. Looks like we got something taped to the back of him here. Hopefully this is some more accessories for him. So there's a couple tabs here that's holding him down. And now he should be loose. Let's see what's inside this white packaging here. Looks like I got two sets of extra hands here. I got a couple hands where he's making fists, and then a couple open hands, and then the hands that he currently has on right now look like they have kind of like a thumbs up position. So here's a look at Hulk Hogan with his Hulkamania tracksuit on, which I'm not a fan of. So it looks like he's got a headband, necklace, a weight belt, and it looks like this headband can come off. Yeah, it comes off fairly easy there. So it looks like this just tucks into the sides of his hair. And then the necklace is just made out of rubber, it feels like. So it's kind of stiff. Take a look at the back of him here. Not much happening there, but you can see the Velcro for the outfit here. And I think it's time to try to take this outfit off. So let's take the belt off. And undo the outfit here in the back. So to get these off, I might have to take the boots off, but I'm not sure yet. Nope, they pull right off there. Okay, that looks so much better without that outfit on. I'm actually kind of astonished that they pack him with this outfit on, since it looks so terrible. And for those of you who aren't aware, the same company makes the Masters of the Universe Origins toy line for the He-Man figures. So here's He-Man, and you can see there's a lot of similarities in the size of the body and the muscles, and that's because the same company makes both of these figures. And I think some of these body parts are actually the same, just with different colors. Let's take a closer look at the Hulkster without the outfit on. So you can see he's got a really good tan here. He's nice and dark. Then on the back of the figure here, there is a stamp that shows 2019 Mattel. So I guess the original mold for this guy was made back in 2019. I think there is some like crossover figures from the Master of the Universe and WWE figures. And I think this might be when the mold was actually created for this guy, at least for the main part of the body. I do notice some discoloration on this guy. If you look at the back of his leg here, it's kind of discolored. So there's kind of a defect in the figure, so that's not very cool. It's kind of rough feeling right here too. And I'm kind of torn whether I like the headband or not. It looks okay without it, and okay with it. I guess I'll leave it on for now. For the articulation, the head pivots around here. The arms can move up and down and back and forth. And the elbow also pivots. And it's pretty stiff trying to open it up here, but it does move. And then the wrist also moves, and then you can pivot it in and out. The waist can turn. Then the legs can pivot around there. And then the boots can turn back and forth. And then the knee also pivots as well. But that knee joint feels really stiff. So he's got this weight belt that can go on him here, but I personally think he looks better without the weight belt on. Yeah, I mean, if it was a championship belt, it'd be cool, but I don't think I really care about this belt too much. So the hands he has on, I think, would probably be my favorite. I'll probably just end up leaving those on, but he does have some open hands and some closed fists. Let's go ahead and pop one of these off. Which, those are a pretty tight fit. Jeez, I don't think I should be trying to take these on and off very much. They might break. Go ahead and pop in a fist though. Jeez, that's a pretty tight fit. There goes that headband again. Let's go ahead and just leave this off for a minute. So there's a look at that closed fist. So the wristbands are actually painted on, so those are not removable. But the knee pads, looks like if you wanted to remove these, you could. But I do think he looks better with these on. Now let's do some comparisons with some other Hulk Hogan figures I have. Here is a very custom Hulk Hogan figure. You can see he's not near as dark as this guy, but I made this guy using a Triple H figure, then used the head from the Ultimate Hulk Hogan figure, as well as the shirt and the belt. Then I painted his boots and knee pads and trunks to make him match the Hulk Hogan colors. So I think this guy looks pretty neat. The only issue with this guy is he's not dark enough like this guy. As far as the outfit goes though, I think he turned out pretty good. And what I might do is I might take the shirt and belt from this guy and put it on him. He'll probably look a lot better with that. Now let's check out a comparison with a retro Hulk Hogan toy figure from the 1980s from the LJN Toy Company. And as you can see here, this guy is gigantic in comparison to this guy. So I think this guy's about 7.5 inches tall, where this one's only about 5 3/4 of an inch tall. But you can see they have the same color scheme. You got the red knee pads, yellow boots, white headband, and white wristbands. Now let's compare him with another Hulk Hogan figure, and this one was made by Hasbro, and these came out in the early 90s. So these guys stand at about 4.5 inches tall. And I do have another Hasbro figure here. This is the Ultimate Warrior. So these figures are quite a bit different than this style right here, but they do have kind of a similar muscle structure. But as far as the articulation with these old figures go, this guy has way more articulation. With these old figures, the arms just moved up and down, and then the legs didn't even have any movement. All you could do is just move at the waist there. And the head can swivel back and forth, but again, the articulation with these older figures is just very, very limited in comparison to this guy here. And here's my final thoughts with this Hulk Hogan figure. I think this guy looks really cool. The only thing I was not a fan of is this silly looking outfit that he came with inside the packaging. But thankfully you can remove this and you have the regular looking Hulk Hogan underneath. And I think this guy's going to look great on my shelf for display purposes, but before I put him up there, I think I'm going to go ahead and take this shirt off this dude and put it on him, and also add the championship belt. And I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. And I think I'm also going to use this necklace as well because it's a little bit more detailed than this one here. So pop this guy's head off. Pop the arms off. Slide the Hulkamania shirt over him. Pop his arms back on. Put on the necklace. And pop the head back on. So this belt does seem a little bit big when he's wearing it, but I think it looks cool when he's just holding it on his shoulder, so I'll just have him displayed like this here. And now this guy is ready for display on the shelf right next to the Macho Man Randy Savage. Oh, and I just about forgot about this. I have one extra head from the Hulk Hogan Ultimate figure, and I wanted to see what this looked like on this dude here. So this is kind of an angry looking Hulk Hogan head. And that might look pretty neat on this guy, so let's check it out here. So Go ahead and pop off the head. Put on the angry face. I don't know. I'll let you guys decide. Angry face or friendly face? Okay, it's now time for me to go. If you liked this video, if you could, hit that like button and please subscribe. And have yourself a great day, and I'll see you next time.